For the U.S. military to come back. They want American airstrikes against al-Qaeda militants marching towards Baghdad right now. ABC's Terry Moran is in northern Iraq with all the latest. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, George. Iraq right now is gripped by desperation and fear. Radical Islamist militants have declared this morning that they will march on Baghdad. And the Iraqi government, which 3 years ago told U.S. forces to get out of this country, is now asking for American help. Again, they want air power, bombing of those radical Islamists who are now taking town after town across Iraq. Like a fierce desert wind, the jihadists advance. The Iraqi army is in full retreat, simply melting away. The victorious fighters, part of the al-Qaeda-founded group, the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, or ISIS, and they are fueled by ruthlessness and religious zeal. We will not stop, they say, and they call this the Blessed Invasion. The lightning speed of their conquest has shocked the government here and in Washington. They've now taken Mosul, Iraq's second largest city, Tikrit, Saddam Hussein's hometown, Beji, an Iraqi oil refinery town, and today they are taking direct aim at Baghdad. They are well equipped and disciplined, and they now have heavy weapons abandoned by the Iraqi army and almost $500 million in cash seized from local banks. Chaos reigns here in this refugee camp. Wounded children, families with nowhere to go, and fear that their government will now bomb their homes.
They want to kill their own people in there.
People here say it took just an hour for the Iraqi army to desert the city of Mosul, dropping their weapons, stripping off their uniforms, and fleeing. American taxpayers paid $14 billion to train and equip that army. George?
I'm Terry. U.S. officials believe this al-Qaeda army has become the single greatest terrorist threat to the United States. I was struck by the quote from one U.S. intelligence official to the Wall Street Journal. It says, when you look at this intelligence, it makes you want to kill yourself.
It is a frightening prospect, not just for the people of Iraq and this region, but for the world and for American interests. They are ruthless, they are well-funded, well-organized, and they now have a gigantic patch of territory across two countries to launch further attacks.
Okay, thank you, Terry. You know, the fear is that Iraq will now become the same kind of breeding ground for attacks against the United States that Afghanistan was before the war began there.
That is a real fear. All right, George. Back here at home, though, the fallout from Eric Cantor's stunning election